Welcome back to another video from Craig's Custom Cooking. Today I'm going to make a beltfish. It's also known as a large head hairtail. It's also known as a ribbonfish. It's my wife, when she saw that I had a beltfish that I was going to cook for supper, her eyes lit up like a little child on Christmas morning. She loves fried beltfish. So I'm going to make this for her. But I'm going to surprise her. I'm going to cook it two different ways today. I'm going to pan fry it. I'm also going to braise it at the end. The whole process is exactly the same from the beginning until after you pan fry it. The only change is I'm going to take half of it, I'm going to put it in a braising sauce, and I'm going to braise half of it. So we're going to see which one tastes the best. This is a beltfish. They've cut the snout off. The snout is still very long, so the snout would stick out here, I'd say another 2 to 3 inches. It has a lot of teeth in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put the head in a pan of water that I have over here. My wife likes the head, so I'm going to keep it. You may not, the head might not be appealing to you. If it's not, just throw it away. You don't have to use it. So now the next step, I'm going to take my sharpest knife and I'm just going to cut slices down both sides of the fish. About a 1/4 inch deep, around a 1/4 inch to 3/8 of an inch wide. Then you put this in your water. Do one more. The skin on a beltfish is very, very fragile. So if it's moved around or handled a whole lot, it's going to do exactly what you see here. The skin's going to start to come off the fish. So let me slice the rest of these up, get them in the water, and I'll show you the next step. This is my beltfish that's in water. It has a really strong fishy smell right now. So the way that we're going to resolve that is we're going to put Shaoxing cooking wine in it, and we're going to let it soak. And that will take out the fishy smell and odor. So I put quite a bit in. I put at least about a cup. Then I get in with my hands, mix it all around. Now we're going to let this set for at least 2 hours like this. When that's done, I'll bring you back and show you how we're going to marinate it. Alright, we're back. The fish I took out of the Shaoxing wine and water mixture, placed it in a pan. Now we're going to add our other spices that we're going to use to marinate it. So this is 2 teaspoons of salt. This is 1.5 tablespoons of black pepper. And this is 1 tablespoon of MSG, monosodium glutamate. So this is really good to add to your food. I'm just going to get in there with my hands. My hands are clean. I'm going to rub all these together. I get the spices on both sides in the grooves that I cut. I'm going to place this in the refrigerator, and I'm just going to let it marinate for about 2 hours. And I'll bring you back when we're ready to fry them up. I'm going to take my Beltfish. I'll pat it really dry, both sides. We're going to place this on a separate plate. Try to get inside. If we dry this out real good, we'll get a really crispy skin on it. Alright, I'm going to get ready and start cooking my fish. Just checking my temperature. I'm going to turn my heat down now because I'm around 330. It's almost 350. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take the pieces that are all about the same size, put them in, and fry. And I'm going to have to fry this in batches. Now we're going to let these fry for about 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Alright, my timer just went off. They've been there for 3 minutes. I'm going to flip them over. Have a really good color on that side. Fry them on this side for 2 minutes. Alright, the timer's just about to go off. So I'm going to take these out. See, that side's done too. I'm going to lay them on a paper towel. Try to soak up some of the extra oil that they were fried in. I'm going to add in my other pieces. I'll fry these up and I'll bring you back. Alright. I have the rest of the fish fried up here in my pan. I cleaned it out. I have a little bit of olive oil. I'm going to add the white parts of the green onion, some julienned ginger, and some garlic. We're going to toss that around until it becomes fragrant. I'm also going to add this spicy bean paste to it. A good tablespoon. Mix that in. Now we add back in our fish. I'm going to turn our heat down to medium low, and I have a bottle of Sapiro beer, the Vietnamese beer, the only Asian beer I could get at the supermarket today. I didn't want to drive clear to the Asian market just to get one can of beer. Add about that much. We're going to cover it. We're going to let that cook for 7 to 8 minutes. Alright, it's been 7 minutes. As you can see, the liquid's pretty much turned into a thicker sauce in the bottom. So I'm going to plate these up. Put this on top of the plate. This is this one. So now I'm going to take some green onions that I have. Just sprinkle them over the top. This is the one that's been braised. These are the ones that were just fried. So we'll get ready and I'll meet you at the table. Welcome back. My wife made the vegetables. Tell them what's in it. I know it's carrot, peppers.
Oh, I forgot what's that.
Peas. They're sugar peas.
They're sugar pea, yeah. And mushroom. A little bit red pepper, carrot. Yeah, that's
good.
It's mixed.
This is your Beltfish that you like.
Yeah, I always love it.
So you pick a piece.
Either one is fine. Thank you.
Oh, that's a small mini one. I'll take that.
Hey, that's fine.
I'll give you a thicker one.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Now, this one is the same exact fish. It's cooked exactly the same way. The only thing is it's braised in
beer. I smell that beer.
Yes.
It smells so good. I can't wait to try it.
It has ginger, garlic, green onions, and beer.
Very good. Let me serve you some vegetable then. You want more?
No, that's good for now.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright, so this fish has a center backbone that goes the whole way down through the fish. So if you get under it, and the top, as you can see, the top has bones in it. It's just the way it is. If you can pull the whole top piece out and then just chew on this and get all the meat off, and then the bones will be there.
That's a new recipe with beer.
Yes, it is.
It's very good. The meat is tender and mixed with the beer's flavor. It's
So
good.
if you work with it, and I'm trying here, you can get the whole rib cage and just peel the meat off both sides. And you get under the fillet in the back and just peel it off. So I still got some work to do to this to get it all off of here, but this is your backbone. So 90% of your bones are right here. You will have a few small bones scattered throughout, but it's a good fish. There's not a ton of bones in it. Very good. Does that remind you of China?
That's what I used to eat when I eat Beltfish. Always deep fried. It's crispy outside, but the meat is still tender.
Mm-hmm. One bone.
Still have tiny bones.
Yeah, there's little tiny like pin bones in there. So now let's try this one. One more.
Which one you like?
I like them both. But I kind of prefer the one with the beer on it more.
Yeah, this is a new recipe. I love it.
I think it has a richer flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Because it has the garlic, the ginger, the green onions.
Mm. Yeah.
And then the beer. But the alcohol cooks off the beer, so don't be worried about getting drunk off eating fish. Anytime you cook with alcohol, the heat makes the alcohol evaporate off the liquid, so it's very safe to eat.
But the aroma left. The aroma.
The aroma is
yeah,
left.
Yeah, it's
yes.
left.
And I put MSG on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So the vegetables are very good too.
Thank you.
I like the vegetables very much.
Me too. Can't live without vegetables.
What I said, you're the vegetable girl. You make the vegetables, I make them. I make the meat.
Mm-hmm. Good teamwork.
All right, we're gonna sign off for tonight. We hope you enjoyed watching us cook this. It's a very, very good fish. We like it a lot. She's loved it ever since she was in China.
Yeah.
So we're gonna finish up our meal.
Mm-hmm.
If you like our channel, please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell. You have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.
Bye. Good night.